Hello YouTube Vapors. Tonight I'm going to do a review on a clone that I got. This is the Copper Caravela clone. I got it from whitestagvapor.com. If you go to their Facebook page, you'll see a lot of the pre-orders and stuff like that they do. And then I typically go to their website and then just order it from there. When I got this clone, I believe it was maybe like $45, or it might have been $50. I did just get the 18650 mode. I didn't get the additional 18500 and 18350 tubes that they had, but those were options on the website, just so you know. This is from the first run, and they're doing a second run, but I'm not sure if they're still taking orders for that second run. So here's the box that it comes in. And up under this, you just got the little F-row baggie there, so you got a place to put your mod. Now, with this being a brass mod, it did patina. And when I initially started to do the patina look, I was kind of like, it's kind of ugly. But now that it's patinaed more, it looks pretty nice. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go on in for a close-up there. And give me just a second, I'm going to adjust my camera here so we can look at it a little bit better. Alright, but here it is. This is the copper. There's the Caravela markings on it. It's serial number 021. Alright, here's a look at the top cap. This thing is a fingerprint magnet too. But it's got the little grooves there for airflow. And here's a look at the bottom. Alright, so on the top cap here, it's supposed to be silver-plated contacts is what the website says that it is. And if you look at it, it looks like it is. Now this is a center floating pin, so it'll come out, not all the way out, but it'll come out, and then once you screw whatever atomizer you're going to screw onto it, it'll automatically adjust this right here. Alright, so there's a look at the top cap there. Alright, as far as the bottom, it does have the locking, and this here is unlocked. And then you screw it the other way to get it to lock. The threads are good on this thing. Most F-row clones that I've had or messed with tend to be. Alright, so this here's a look at the bottom. Now I tried to take this out, and when I did, it just kept spinning, so I don't know, maybe it's not meant to be taken out on this mod, or maybe I just got to work a little harder at taking it out, but I didn't take it out. Alright, so it's your typical, you press it and it comes up. It doesn't have a real stiff spring or real soft. It's just kind of like in between. Now on the 18650, I'm going to throw a couple of batteries in there for you, so you can see how it looks, and a couple of atomizers. This here I'm going to throw in a flat top battery. Alright, and then I'm gonna put on a Nimbus Nimbus clone that I got, so you can see how that looks. All right, so that sits pretty flush. Now you can tell the mod is a little bit wider, so I'm thinking maybe the mod itself is, I don't know, probably a 22 millimeter. I'm not sure there, but there it is with the Nimbus. I'll also put it on the, I got an iGo W, I'm going to put it on so you can take a look at that. So right now it's got some battery rattle, and that's because of that floating pin down there. But typically once you put something on and tighten it up, you're pretty much good to go. So that sits pretty flush. Now one thing I did notice on this is if you use a nipple top battery, this here's it's a protected battery, but I'm just going to throw it in for demonstrative purposes. So I did notice if you do use like a nipple top battery, that it's not going to sit, it doesn't sit flush. And it's like this for both the iGo W and the Nimbus. That's as far down as it'll go. I mean, it'll still fire and all, but that's about as flush as you're going to get it. So if you get one of these, you'll definitely want to make sure that you have you got flat top batteries. Alright, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit there and just let you take a look. It's my first mod that I have that's made of copper, and it fits real good in my hand. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my flat top back in there, and I'm going to vape it for you. I don't have my own reader with me, so I couldn't tell you the voltage drop on this thing, but I'd imagine with it being an F-row clone and all that, it's probably not that much. Alright, so I'm going to take my camera up and out a bit there. Alright, so here we go. I've got a flat top 18650 battery in there, and I'm going to vape it on a couple of things so you can kind of get an idea of how it vapes. First thing I'm going to vape it on is my iGo W. It's running at 1.5 ohms. Alright, so there you go. It vapes pretty good with the iGo W. I'm going to go ahead and put the Nimbus clone on and vape that one for you. Here it is, the Nimbus clone on here. So this thing, it does vape pretty good. Very good. So I'd imagine the voltage drop is not a whole lot on this clone. Heck, I'm even going to throw my Aspire DDC on there and vape that. Looks a little funny, but you normally don't see an Aspire. There's kind of a tank on a, it's kind of a clone, but wow, this thing, it's really fire in this Aspire. So this thing it's really good. Woo! Alright, so there you go. This is the copper Caravela clone. Awesome. Really awesome. This probably fires. This is probably almost close to the best one that I've gotten. That's an F4 clone that has fired like this. It fires really good. And I mean, even my Aspire, that coil is 1.8 ohms, and this thing is like really firing that coil. So there you go, folks. There's a review on the copper Caravela. Like I said, just check out White Stag Vapor on Facebook and see what pre-sales and all that they got going on. I've ordered probably about 5 or 6 clones through them, and I've never had an issue with getting them, with paying for them, or anything like that. And anytime I've had a question or something like that on Facebook, they always answer back. So there you go. There's my review on the copper Caravela clone. Thank you very much for watching.